Hey, you're watching CBS Daytime on Black Hollywood Live. I'm with Laila Ali. We're excited to have you here today.
Thank you.
Now, you have a new show that's on CBS on Saturday mornings. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
All in, I should say. Let's pronounce this clearly. With Laila Ali comes on CBS on Saturday mornings, like you said, and it's an inspirational, motivational, educational show geared towards kids and families. Pretty much, I profile someone that's doing something amazing and inspirational. For example, we have one guy that is raising money for charity by running. He runs from the North Pole to the South Pole in a year with no days off. He's running every day. It's like running 2 marathons a day. And then just the beautiful footage to watch him run through all these different countries. And it just seemed like it was going to be impossible to do. And he pushes himself through. Of course, his body's aching, fighting him, telling him to stop, but he keeps going.
No breaks.
Nothing. No days off. Can you believe it? 6 months from now, he's still running.
I can't run down the street, so I'm like...
Okay. So you can imagine the pain that this man is in. But he raised $100 million for charity.
Wow.
So there's a lot of stories like that. It could be an artist, it could be an athlete, just something inspirational for kids.
And tonight's event, it's bringing comedians, but it's also about cancer and the prevention of cancer. How's that affected your life, and what's important for you why you came to this event?
I don't even think I know anybody who doesn't know somebody who's been affected by cancer, and it's such an epidemic. And I think that, hopefully we'll find a cure soon, but I want to keep supporting these type of events so we can continue raising money, raising awareness. And I always try to encourage people to take better care of themselves because, a lot of the time it's from the way that we eat. It's from the products that we use. It's our bodies aren't cleansed, you know what I mean? And there are ways that you can take better care of your health. So I also try to be more preventative. But, I know some people that are as healthy as they could possibly be and they still get cancer, so... It's a sick, nasty disease, so that's why I'm here supporting. And
we also, as African Americans, a lot of times we don't go to the doctor when we should be going to the doctor, which is, a terrible thing within itself.
Definitely, because, a lot of times people are afraid or they can't afford it, unfortunately. But even when they can afford it, they just don't go, and it's like, I think we need to start valuing our health more and not waiting until it's too late, because there are people that have had cancer and have been able to fight it, but when it gets to a certain stage, it's too late. And rewind to what I said before, especially with African Americans, our problem is the way that we eat.
That's very true.
Because a lot of the time, we're eating foods that our bodies can't process. It's stuck inside our body, fermenting, rotting, and then it turns into cancer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can go on and on about this all day.
That's why you got the show, so you can educate people. We're going to get educated on Saturday mornings.
So it's so important, you know what I mean, for us to stop just eating all this bad fat, fatty foods, fried food, junk food, and not just taking it back to basics, eating our vegetables, eating clean foods from the earth that our bodies can recognize, process, in and out. It needs to come in and out, in and out. It's not coming out. What do you think's happening to it?
Right.
Where do you think's happening? You haven't used the bathroom in a week.
That's true.
It's sitting in your stomach rotting. You know what I mean? So, but it seems basic, but most people don't think of it that way. Yeah. So,
well, the topic of healthcare has been in the news the last week, also with Obama and the government shutdown. What is your viewpoint on everything that's going on with this whole craziness in the government?
You know what? It's so depressing, to just keep up with it. Of course, I knew about the government shutdown. Sometimes I shut down because it's like you just get overwhelmed by all the negativity, that's going on. But I think it's a dang on shame that our president can make a decision and do something the government's just going to shut down. We're just going to starve you guys out. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these government workers, they're going to start getting an attitude like, okay, Obama, give up. Because most people, when you take their money away from them, and their means of living, they'll start getting weak. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So it's like then they'll start complaining and putting pressure on Obama. So, like I said, it's just not right. And it's just kind of like, we're just going to do what we want to do.
Right.
So at the end of the day, it just makes you feel helpless sometimes. So, and I don't like feeling helpless.
I know that's right.
I sure don't.
Who are you looking forward to seeing tonight?
I just want to see some funny comedy. I know all of the comedians, and I came out here to support. I got a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old home, so I don't know if I'm gonna stay for the whole.
You don't look like.
Well, I had two. I had 2 years to get it off, so we can't be walking around 2 years later saying that it's still baby weight. But I got it off. I worked hard, but I don't know if I'll stay for the whole show. But I'm here for the time I'm here. I want to be laughing hard
Well, we're glad that we got you.
Thank you.
And be sure to tune in on Saturday mornings to your show. And could you tell everybody again what time the show comes on?
All In with Laila Ali. It's a part of a 3-hour block of time on Saturday. So I encourage everyone to just turn on CBS Saturday mornings, and there's like 3 hours of great shows that are good for the family, not just my show. So definitely. And then you can always follow me on my Facebook page, see what's going on with me, or on my Twitter page.
Be sure to tune in.